I'd like to invite you to close your eyes, and we will travel inside of our internal landscape. In the work that I do, we do this consciously so that when we do any retrieval work, we have an opportunity to have communication, and we have the ability to relate with our awareness to what is stored in our inner world. Now, we are not going to go into the depth of our inner world to do any retrieval, but we are going to be experiencing what it is like to start that going within process. Now, before we start going anywhere, I like to share the breath of presence, which is 5 deep breaths in through the nose and exhaling them out through the mouth, and holding the last breath for 5 to 7 seconds, and then slowly releasing it through the mouth by compressing it down a little bit and having a slow release of the oxygen coming back out of our lungs. The reason to do that is that it just clears the mind, and it really sets a beautiful stage for us to be ready to go within. And then I will just guide you in visualization practice to travel inward, and we're going to go into this beautiful space of the heart, and then we're going to go through a beautiful tunnel to find our way to the front of this beautiful portal where we can receive beautiful downloads. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1, and we'll start on 1 with an inhale strongly and exhaling strongly for 5 times, and then releasing it on the last breath very slowly. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I want you to bring your awareness to the center of your head, where you'll have new sensations. Allow the feelings to just be. There's a certain sense of presence and stillness. I want you to visualize a little ball of light in the center of your head. And you can just bring your awareness that inside of your beautiful brain is this little tiny ball of light. And we're going to follow this little ball of light. It's our point of awareness. And we're going to follow this little ball of light by just simply witnessing it moving down through you into your neck. And we're just going to follow this little ball of light as you witness it going down into the center of your chest. And I want you to just curiously follow this little ball of light and notice that the presence of your awareness, then being connected to this little ball of light, sits in the center of your chest. We can move this little ball of light, this point of awareness, across our body. I want you to just gently imagine it moving over to your right shoulder, and just follow it there. Have it sit like a little parrot on your shoulder, and then you can bring it back into your arm. Move it back all the way across to the other side, and have it there on your left shoulder. And then bring that little ball of light back into the center of your chest. This little ball of light follows your orientation, what you are intending. We're now going to follow this little ball of light into your heart. Now I want you to just imagine and follow this little ball of light as it moves through the outer wall of your heart into the chamber of your heart. This beautiful chamber, this sacred place of your inner being, is a vast world. It's almost like a library of information that is contained in your heart space. And this space for you may feel dark, and you can simply will there to be some lights. You can will there for some lights to come on slowly. You can just look around and feel what there is to feel in this space of your heart. And I want you to see this little ball of light inside of this chamber. And I want you to ask this little ball of light to take you into the sacred space of your heart, down into a corridor, into a pathway, through an alley or a doorway. And I want you to just follow this little ball of light as it drifts and it knows where to go to bring you into the inner sanctum, the tiny space within your heart. This room and this environment is different for everyone, and it is unique to you. I want you to just follow it all the way through and see yourself standing inside of this tiny space within your heart. You may look around, see this little ball of light there next to you. And I want you to see the little ball of light hovering over a shimmery surface. This could be a little pond or a mirror-like substance that you can touch with your hand. I want you to just place your hand on this shimmering surface that can be like a pond or a body of water. And I want you to just gently press your hand through it and see that it's actually empty on the other side. You can like push your hand through this mirror and see that your hand comes out on the other side. There's another world there. And what I would like you to do is just to place your face in front of this mirror-like surface and very slowly just move your face through this surface and just look out to the other side. There's a vast universal reality out there. You may see stars. You may see a vastness of a black environment. With you being willing to come into awareness of what there is for you to see, images may appear for you here, or clear indications of shapes and forms may come about. Now I want you to come back, move your head back through this mirror-like surface, and I want you to imagine a beautiful golden cord that is attached to your navel port. That is an infinitely stretchable golden connection. And we're going to leave one point of the cord connection here in the sacred space of the heart, here at this beautiful tiny space. And we're going to just place it there because we are going to move through this beautiful firmament and we're going to move into outer space, which we may also call inner space. And the reason that we place this cord here is that where we are traveling, we always want to make sure that we effortlessly and safely find our way back to the center of our heart. When you feel and you see this golden cord connected to your navel and know that it's going to be left here on this side of the mirror, I want you to step through the mirror with this cord in your hand, the other side remaining behind, and knowing that it's forever stretchy. I want you to see yourself standing on the other side of the mirror in the vastness of space. What you may feel is that you have an ability to float or to fly here. Literally, you could go anywhere, visit any planet, visit any record, visit any source of information, any wisdom keeper or avatar. They are all accessible by you being willing to navigate towards them. Today we are going to travel up, and I want you to feel and sense yourself moving up and away from the portal you just stepped through, seeing your cord going through that mirror-like surface to the other side, and that connection there remains. I want you to sense yourself floating up, and you may want to travel fast, or you may want to take it slow. But where we are going to be navigating is we're going to be sitting in front of the beautiful, beautiful golden portal, the golden portal of the Lion's Gate. And so in your awareness, I want you to see yourself traveling, knowing that through your willingness, you are able to instruct the navigation to take place. And if you are willing, you can just gracefully navigate and find yourself seeing a beautiful golden portal of light in the distance. And as you slowly approach it, you can feel that there is an emanation of light that is like a wave of light particles just very gracefully beaming out of this beautiful portal, moving throughout all of creation and showering the beautiful earth. And I want you to just move closer to it so that you can start sensing and feeling yourself becoming surrounded by this golden light. It's almost like these particles are landing on you, and they're turning you into this light glowing, beautiful, beautiful being that you are. As you look at the beautiful emanating golden light of this portal, you may see inside of the portal firmament, you may see a beautiful lion frequency, a face of a lion that is there, that radiates, that beams, that glows. Today we're coming here to really receive unique codes, unique information, and unique blessing from this beautiful portal energy that is a cosmological alignment that is unique and happens every year. I want you to put yourself in a place of comfort and know that everything is fine. And just lay yourself down or sit in a lotus position in front of this beautiful portal so that you can fully receive the downloads that are uniquely for you to receive today. I want you to feel into knowing that this portal and access to codes that are universal, that are beautiful, that are rich, that are loving and kind and infusing you with lion frequencies. I want you to feel into yourself if you have any questions, if you have any requests, if you have anything that you would like to be lifted from you, if there's anything that you would like to work on, if there's anything that you would like to receive in specific that would help you into journeying further and more into the wholeness of who you came here to be. This beautiful portal of lion wisdom is going to be sharing with you exactly a calibrated energy frequency download for you that is specific to what you are today benefiting most receiving. I want you to imagine really sending your request, sending your desire, sending your feeling of what you wish to receive or what you have a question around. I want you to just beam that into the face of the lion, into this beautiful glowing portal of light. And then you wait. And you know that your request is received. And what is about to happen is that a beautiful response is going to be emanating directly as a stream and as a cord of light from this beautiful lion portal is going to be approaching you. And I want you to really open up your navel port, to make your navel available for the receiving of these codes, these answers, and the download that is available from this beautiful lion's portal energy, specifically for you, related to what you are here to most benefit from. The lion is one of courage. It's one of strength and resilience. But this portal energy is delivering a stream of light for you to receive if you are willing to bring it into your being and fully allow it to become absorbed. As this light approaches you, see it coming and approaching your navel port. See it clearing and cleaning and resolving any of the impediments that may be there, and watch that golden light move into your navel and watch it move throughout all of your body. Feel this light coming into your legs and your toes, your upper body and your arms and your hands, and allow this download of a message to come into your heart and allow it to come into your head. And I want you to take a moment to really listen to the message that is here for you from the Lion's Gate portal, that is here for you to receive. And this message is for you specifically. It may be an instruction, it may be an encouragement. It's an offering for you to take with you. I want you to really embrace this light that comes for you. And whether you hear something or see something, just know that this light is filling you up and it's bringing you into a frequency clearing. It's bringing you into a cleaning of energetic frequencies that you may have been holding on to. As you receive all of this light and it moves through your body, I want you to feel into something or someone, a feeling or emotion or a story that you really want to let go of. Something that has been bothering you, something that you know is something that you've been struggling with. I want you to be in that space within yourself where you really define what that is that you want to let go of. And I want you to just surrender it out and send it into this beautiful portal. As you do this and you watch this story, this projection moving into this field of golden light where it dissolves and totally becomes part of the golden emanation of light inside of this beautiful lion frequency, there is a response that comes back, a replacement for what you surrendered and let go of. I want you to be willing to receive this response, this offering in return for what you've let go of. You've now made room for something. And the lion frequency is going to impart on you something that will help you and strengthen you and support you in staying true to that story no longer repeating itself, playing out, or whatever it is that you surrendered. And I want you to be willing to really receive this answer, receive this offering, receive this return, this replacement frequency for what you let go of. And just visualize this light coming out of this lion's frequency portal, moving towards you and just covering you in this beautiful golden light, washing you clean. This beautiful golden watery light just washing all over and all through your body. Receive the codes, receive the message and the download. It is all for you. And now I want you to take all that beautiful golden light that is surrounding you, that is within you, and I want you to condense it all into a golden ball of light into your navel port. I want you to be willing to ground it there, to anchor it there, for it to be emanating from that place within you. As we start slowly traveling back to the place where we came from. And you can give thanks and gratitude for this beautiful opportunity to be here. And as you are with that golden ball of light inside of your navel port, I want you to feel again that golden cord. You can take it in your hands that is connected there. This beautiful light line, this golden light line that you can see is turning back around you and moving all the way down in vastness of space back to that portal doorway that we came from. And I want you to slowly just follow the line back by moving your hands and like pulling on the golden rope, just moving yourself slowly but surely, gravitating down back. And you may find that you're just easily gliding back alongside of that cord, following it all the way back and seeing the mirror-like portal through which you stepped, that cord goes through. I want you to just take a moment to stop as you stand in front of that portal when you arrive and just look back behind you at the vastness of space that is there always to travel. And when you're ready, you can step back in through this mirror-like service. Follow this cord back inside and find yourself standing again in this beautiful tiny space of your heart. You may now take the cord and allow it to disconnect from your navel port and lay it down in this beautiful place where it will always be a safe way for you always to return to the center of your heart. And when you're ready, you can see that that little ball of light that brought us here is here still. And I want you to follow it outside the doorway, back through the corridor, follow it down the path that leads you back into the larger chamber of your heart. And just follow it through and see this ball of light being in this bigger space of your own heart space. And when you're ready, you can allow this little ball of light to pass through the wall of your heart back into the center of your chest. And you can have your awareness there in the center of your being. I want you to slowly just bring this ball of light up through your throat. Notice as you breathe that it slows down a little bit. And then it goes up. I want you to bring it into the center of your head again. And then very, very gently bring it in between your temples. That beautiful place of the third eye. And notice your eyes, notice your face, notice your arms and your hands and your feet on the floor. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes as we come back to the room and we come back to full presence. So beautiful. Thank you for joining me there. I wanted to share that experience of navigating internally, which is a training, but there is mastery in that for all of us available. And it all starts by journeying. It's experience-based, it's not information-based. It's really through practice that with awareness of what is being navigated, it's a practice that really can retrain ourselves, that there is a fast reality available to us that is beautiful, it's rich in wisdom, it's rich in things that nourish us. Let's see where my beautiful screen has gone to. Yay. Welcome back to the room. After we return back to a grounded place, maybe you want to just stretch your body a little bit to bring yourself back into the here and now. I want to share a little bit about the Sovereignty Language Club. That's part of all the learning of language through the feminine path, and also this opportunity to work with me around the will awakening. And for anyone that is already working with me and has already decided to do one-on-one navigation with me, I'm going to try the best that I can to incorporate that will awakening in the process of working through the timeline and working through the real awareness raising around what birth was like, and if you've given birth, what that birth was like, so that we can start seeing what it should have been like, so that we can also clear it. The Sovereignty Language Club is really about a study group that I am putting together that meets bi-weekly on a Sunday, with the orientation to really start pulling apart more of all of this language and the confusion and the distortions. And it's not to point at the wrongs or the negatives. It's just to empower us to have more knowledge, but also more wisdom in how to use language more consciously, so that we get more access to the freedom that we want. This study club will involve some assignments. It will definitely involve some of the things that I've talked about in terms of where did I get the Sophianic wisdom through the teachings of the Cathars and the Gnostic teachings that I've all studied, which are all beautiful feminine ways of relating to language and reality and life, that can really put into contrast the distortions of the man-made world that we were all born into. In the one-on-one work, there is, of course, beautiful opportunity to dive deeper into this will awakening, to really feel in yourselves that need and that sense for bringing home this part called will, really bringing it back into that beautiful navel port. Outside of all the takeaway practices of will breathing and really breathing with your will and in willful intention, there are real reintegration processes, part of really bringing will back online, so to speak, and having a knowingness there that it is, and that it exists, and that it's there. These pathways are available for anyone that feels attracted to join me in that. And If you want to follow up with me, there will be a link in the description in terms of either wanting to join the language study club or wanting to join the one-on-one work. As I said, for those that are already in on this journey, I will try and incorporate as much of this mini workshop in that one-on-one embodiment work. And with that all being said, I want to navigate onward to see and explore if there are any questions.